Hello. Third time's the charm, maybe. For sure, deja vu. Sound issues. Sat Shri Akal ji. Hello, Sigma Male. If this breaks again, we're gonna call it quits. That's it. I'm not trying again. I'll just take it as a sign to go home and chill. Mommy Kapoor probably wondering, मेरी बेटी बस इतनी सी streaming करती है. I know, right? She's probably like, why does she keep saying, oh, I'm so busy? My dad literally texted me. He's like, don't swear on the stream. I'm like, get off the stream. Working fine now. Okay, sweet. Oh, let's give it 5 minutes. Let's see if this survives. Well, I think you need a good shairi to refresh mood. Yes, please. Ho jaye. Anas, let me write. Oh, chat is still upside down. Why? So stupid. What if I turn this off? Okay, that should be better. Test. Nice. Upside down chat is amazing to see. I know, right? Okay, let's get some music going. I know I don't have music in the stream. I have not added that yet. That's for another day. Here is Hindi version. Okay, Irshad. Did you adjust the latency today? I did. What does the video quality look like today? I think that's probably why YouTube is having a hard time taking in the stream from Streamlabs, because I fixed the quality and the bitrate. Let me see. What does the quality look like today? Yeah, it's pretty good today, right? 1080p. श्रुति दीदी लिख रही है नए कोड के इतिहास, मेहनत के साथ बढ़ता है उनका विश्वास, लाइव प्रोजेक्ट्स हो या नए चैलेंजेस का फाइट, एनर्जी का राज अंकल चिप्स की एवरी फाइट. That's amazing. So nice. I should print that out and put it in my room. Thank you, Anas. That is amazing. Today the quality is 1080p, looking way better. Yeah, thank you, Ishrit. I hope it's better, and I hope my MacBook can take it. I mean, it's a pretty powerful Mac, so it should be fine. Wow, it's been 30 minutes already just dealing with this stuff. Okay, let me see how it's looking on Twitter. All right, so hello Hemant, how's it going? Okay, so here's a question for you. Where are you joining me from? Is this your first stream? Then say first. And what time is it where you are? Shruti Didi is writing a confident history, hard work and passion, that's her victory. Every viewer she greets with respect and grace, learning and teaching she aces the race. Life projects are challenges, she takes them light, and the secret to energy Uncle chips in every part. I'm gonna take a screenshot of this. You gotta post this on Twitter, Anis. Hey Aditya. Okay, I'm gonna get my code running. Anshuman Pathak, first time, India, 11:32 a.m. Welcome, Anshuman. Thank you for joining us. Okay, before we get started, I think this is a good time to introduce myself in case this is the first stream that you're watching. Hi everyone, I'm Shruti Kapoor, your favorite developer, entertainer, and educator. In these web streams, I bring React application and we build this application one bit at a time, one day at a time. Yesterday, we designed a Figma design. Actually, there was a very collaborative session yesterday. We designed a Figma design of what the app should look like. So in this stream for the next 25 days, we're gonna implement that design. This is season 2 of Build an App with Me in 30 Days challenge. In season 1, we built an AI app. We added LLM. We added OpenAI's LLM. We added the ability to parse natural language text into JSON. We parsed that JSON, sent it over to our real estate API, which was Zillow, and then used that data to build a recommendation engine. So if you hit like, you would see more properties like that. If you hit dislike, we would remove that property from your preferences list and try to and not show you properties that you disliked. Let me share my GitHub actually. So if you want to follow along, here is the code. This is an application that is built in React.js, Tailwind, CSS, some CSS because we have Tailwind, React, Tailwind, OpenAI, directors, convex. We started with using directors, switched to convex because we wanted to add embeddings. So if you've been learning or if you've been wanting to learn how to add a recommendation engine, I recommend check out this GitHub. And this will be a really good reference app for you to build if you want to build your recommendation engine. However, this app is not complete and we're building this app as we progress in this challenge. So today we're going to add a little bit more to this app. We're going to learn together. This is a very authentic, raw stream. I don't prepare anything before coming here. So whatever you're seeing here is how I am working. This is the only time when I actually work on this app. So if something is failing, you'll see it. If there's any flaws, you'll see it. This is pretty authentic. It's real. With that, something that I want to highlight is that because this is a supportive community, I want you to know that no form of bullying or harassment is going to be acceptable in the chat, whether to other folks or towards me. If I see anybody being violating this code of conduct, they will be immediately banned. You'll be banned from Discord, you'll be banned from the chat. And I hope you all can respect that. If that is something that you don't agree with, there are plenty of streamers out there. Okay, what is in that Stanley? I wish there was something special, but there isn't. Have you used vector databases? Yes, I have used vector databases. In fact, we use Convex as the vector database in this app. And we use, I don't know why I keep saying we, like multiple people are working on it. Literally, I'm the only one contributing. Actually, Hunar contributed as well. So there are other people contributing. Also, if you want to create a pull request, please feel free to do so. Gearing up my bully powers. Getting up my mod powers then, Hunar. Thanks, guys. Glad to be here. Glad to have you, Anshuman. What isn't that, Stanley? We should do a challenge to implement the design in the app in 30 minutes as a fast speed run to see how much we can get it close to. You know what? I've been thinking of doing like a Discord challenge. A Figma design is given, and everybody kind of does their own version of building that Figma design. And maybe people can be teamed up in a group, or maybe it'll be an individual challenge. And I want to do that in Discord. I don't want to do that in live stream because I want you all to participate as well. I think that'll be really, really fun. And if you want to participate in that Figma design challenge, let me know. I think that'll be really fun. And actually, if I can find a sponsor to sponsor that Figma design challenge, maybe we can have some awards and prizes. That would be so cool. Let me know if you guys would be down for that. Everyone quickly like and subscribe to this amazing stream. Yes! Listen to what Ishit says. Actually, that reminds me. Hold on, let me pin this message. Quickly like and subscribe. Quick! I'm up for the challenge. Awesome, Azimuddin. Thank you. We can do it in stream also, since then we can watch you also code side by side. I don't work well in pressure, so that is something I am not going to do. Already it took me like so much energy to be able to start live streaming and coding in public, and I don't think I'll do well in pressure. I'm also interested in the challenge. Awesome. Figma challenge is a great idea. Shruti, maybe reach out to Figma themselves for sponsorship. Ooh. Huh. That is a great idea. That is an excellent idea. My mind is thinking. Do you use Cursor? I actually use VS Code, but I use Augment as the extension, as the AI extension. I had Cursor and my free plan ran out and I don't want to pay. Google's new AI announcement. I did not actually. I'm going to share this here. The new Gemini models are pretty good actually. Are they? Because Gemini 1 is not very good. Google's new free AI is super fast and has Google Search and Google Maps and YouTube support built in with AI. That's really nice. Okay, I'm going to share the screen and then we're going to look at this. Where is my cursor? Oh, it's right here. Putting AI at customers' fingertips. Announced that Google Cloud's automated AI agent is arriving on Mercedes-Benz. 5 notebooks, hands down your biggest AI, have a hand in AI for the greater good. Gemini 2.0. Agentic era. I love that this has become a word now. Okay, let's get our app running because we are almost at an hour. Almost at an hour. No audio. There should be audio now. Let me know if you can't hear me. You could just go to the Google AI Studio and test the new AI for free instead of reading the boring blog post. Yeah. Testing is way more fun than reading boring blog post. I know. Okay, I'm gonna get my code running here. How is the font size? And then you see like a big screen of me. So I'm gonna make myself smaller. Alrighty, so yesterday we built this design. I'm actually gonna add this into our Okay, yesterday we built this design, so let me take a look at this to see if anything changed. This is what we were working on yesterday. We've been building this real estate app, and I'll do a quick demo to show anybody who's new here what we've been doing. So here is a React app that we've been building. This is built using React.js, OpenAI, Tailwind. It's a Node.js app, uses Express. The database is Convex. So what I can do is I can fill a description in here, and then I can specify looking for a house, 3-bedroom house. I can specify the number of bedrooms, where I want the house, and what range I want the house in. So today actually I'm going to give it a 20 million range because I feel rich, to 40 million range. I don't even know what houses are going to show up. And if I click search, I added a little loading screen, and then you'll see that I start seeing houses. So actually this house is not in the budget. Like, this house is lower than the budget. But it's going to start showing me houses. You know what? It's going crazy. Let's add like 600,000. Oh, 60,000. 660,000 to 4 million. Search. Okay, so now it's starting to show me houses that match my description. This one still is stupid. And it'll show me like 3-bedroom houses. It's also showing me that 40 million house. So it's looking based on the description that I've provided, and that's all I need to provide in order to look for houses. Now, obviously this UI doesn't look really good. We also have built a recommendation system where if you click like, we actually show you more properties that we want to show you more properties that are similar to this property. So if you click on the property, you'll also see some like features of this app. So it's of this real estate property. So it'll say something like tile fireplace, surround, detached garage, large unfinished basement. But there's a lot that can be done in the UI. There's a lot of functionality added, but UI wise, it needs a lot. So what we've done is yesterday we were all building this Figma design document, which is kind of what we want the app to look like. So as a comparison, this is what we are doing today. And then this is where we want to do. This is where we want to go. So we want to show like a little banner that says like a headline, but also the search should be in here. Then we want to show the recommended properties based on what they've entered after this and show multiple properties on the page. But then if somebody clicks on this property, we want to be able to show them a property detail page, which actually takes them to a new page, which has a slideshow component, and it's a carousel, so you can browse through other images as well. It shows you the property price, and you also have an ability to like this property. So if you like it, we show you more properties like this, which is going to be shown at the bottom here, recommendations for you. Again, there's going to be multiple properties here. It's all going to be a property card. You can also dislike this property, and then we'll try not to show you anything like this property. We also added yesterday some more details about this property, like the features, high ceiling stone countertops. That's literally whatever is here, just designed really well, and then the description of this property. So then there are some more features here, like when it was added on Redfin, what is a square foot, some more like metadata or like property details. This is the property details card. Then this card, this card itself, this is actually just a copy screenshot from Zillow, but we want this property card to look like this. There's a main featured image, the price of the house, you can share, like and dislike a property, address, and the number of bedrooms, bathrooms, and square footage. That's what we want to build. This is also an infinite scrolling app, so as you scroll, we fetch more and more properties. So we want to implement some form of infinite scroll, and at the first load we shouldn't fetch all of the images. Therefore, I've added this like lazy loading, which basically means at the end of this fold you should not see more images. So that's what we're going to build in the next 30 days ish. There is a lot that needs to get done in this app, and I've added everything that we need to do in this, or most of the things I need to do in the GitHub to do page. So if you're willing and you have interest, feel free to fork it, add a feature. I'm going to add this in the to-do app as well. Add a feature, send a pull request, and contribute to it. All right, let me see what my chat is up to. Hard to crack an opportunity abroad if you were in India right now. Without talking about the political environment in Canada and US, currently the chances are harder than ever. That is true. Chirag, hey Chirag, the video quality is far better today. Oh, thank you. I'm so glad. I have a question. What is React helping me in this app? Since right now React has no point, since we can do the simple things of getting the API and allowing you to store cards and vanilla. You know what, Ishrit? I actually started off with just vanilla JavaScript. I ended up adding React because I need to make these into smaller components, and I find it a lot easier to use React, something that I'm super comfortable with. So React is here just for rendering. But we need to add routing, and so that's where TanStack router is going to be helpful. And then we're gonna render some stuff on the server, so that's where we're gonna use React as well. We can totally do this in Vanilla.js. We can actually do anything in Vanilla.js. Hey folks, how's everyone doing today? Hey Zorba. Today we're having fun watching the stream. Yes, and trying to fix the stream. Hey Ryan, nice to see you here. Would you be using a card from Material UI or Shadcn? You know, it is my it's in my to-do list to use Shadcn, so I'm gonna try to leverage as many components from Shadcn as I can, so I don't have to build them. Classic question: why React over HTML, CSS, JavaScript? Exactly. You can definitely do everything you want to do in HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. I actually start out all of my apps like that. I think that is a great question to ask though. Like, why React? What do you need React for? When I just started off, I had I think the design also looked very different. I had just JavaScript, and I was just that UI app was doing kind of like fetching properties, but the goal of that app was to show how AI works, how to integrate with OpenAI. And so I only had JavaScript. So you start adding more and more libraries as you feel the complexity of the app grows. You're starting to build more and more components. You need to reuse those components, and that's where I think you should start adding libraries. And once I started adding more components, once I actually added like these card components, I realized this would be a good time to actually add React.js, so I don't have to go back in and refactor. We can use a certainty, how do you say this? Externity UI as well. Yes, we can. Levels.io would agree. Who's Levels.io? Whoa, this person is like super popular. React gives you the ability to make reusable components. Exactly. Dikshant, what's your thought on Ant Design Components library? I have not used Ant Design myself, but if that's what you're using, feel free to use it if it's working for your needs. And let me see, Ant Design. What does the UI look like? Oh, I can actually do this here. Ant Design Components library. Provides plenty of UI components to enrich your web apps or improve components and consistently third-party libraries, button. Oh, interesting. Through the type syntactic sugar, use the preset button, primary buttons, default buttons, dashed buttons, text buttons. What does the code look like? Type equals primary dash text link. Okay, so it adds a type equals primary instead of adding a class name, and then you get the button and flex from the library itself. When was this last updated? 14 hours ago, 2 weeks ago, 2 hours ago. Who are the main people using this? So one thing that I do see with this is that it has a lot of design decisions already, like all these colors. And how do you change this color? You can set the color and variant attributes at the same time and can derive more variant buttons. Config provider, component size equals. You have to give it a config provider. Component size is middle small, flex vertical gap small, flex gap equals small. And what does that look like? I see. The loading icon is nice though, but it adds a lot of extra colors and styles for you. Danger default. What is this ghost button? So it doesn't have ARIA labels added to it. Button type equals button. That sounds wrong. I don't know, I see some issues in this. One, there is no accessibility properties added to it. Two, I don't know if this color contrast is a sufficient color contrast. Same with this color. So accessibility concerns again. I think it's adding too many styles that I don't like. And I would like to override all of these styles. I like things that are more simple. Like something that I like about Shadcn is that it's all black and white, so you can like change the colors if you want to. So it doesn't automatically come with like colors. But it's nice that it is built in TypeScript, so. But a lot of people like it, so you know. It should be doing something right. Server-side rendering. That's nice. So then button type, button element, interactive element, button class. You don't need to add a button type for a button. I don't know. I see some concerns. With vanilla.js, we can use the template HTML to element to have the similar component like syntax. You could, but I mean, you can do anything with vanilla.js. You can do the same kind of things. React just makes it easy to do it. And it's developer friendly. I love that you always try to attend each response in the chat. Must be difficult, and I'm sure you will attend this as well. Aww, thank you. Not to mention how cool the React community is. I did HTML CSS pretty quickly. I do my fundamentals HTML CSS before shifting to MERN, but to build complex frontend, I would have to go back to my fundamentals to make it strong because now I struggle. Stoic Mindscape. I think the good thing about like a web is that you have so much information accessible that you can go and learn whenever you need to, and you don't need to like put a pause. I think one thing about like this front end stuff is that because it changes so fast, but also there is so much new stuff that you learn that even for somebody like me who is a seasoned developer, I also have to go back and look at some of the documentation. Like this morning, I was looking at how useref works, even though I'm making a video on useref, and I remember everything about useref. So it's pretty common that you have to go back and reread sometimes, and that's just part of learning and part of being in front end. So yes, I would agree that you have to make your fundamentals strong, but don't feel like you have to pause on something and you have to go back to do stuff, like to learn. You can start where you are. I did HTML, CSS, JS pretty quickly. I did do my fundamentals, HTML, CSS, JavaScript before shifting to MERN, but to build complex frontend, I would have to go back. So what I would suggest to you is just start building. Like, don't worry about like learning another tutorial. Just start building. As you learn, as you build, you'll find places where you have gaps, and then you'll learn wherever you're missing from there. So don't have to sit and like do another tutorial or like read another blog post. Just start building. React for sure gives the ability to make reusable components, but why to ship so much client-side JavaScript? Astro gives the same reusable component syntax, and you can use React JSX syntax only in Astro. Astro is also shipping client-side JavaScript. You could use React inside Astro as well, and then you get both benefits in Astro. Let's get back to coding. Yes. What are your thoughts on latest AI, ma'am? Pomodoro timer up and running. I actually don't have Pomodoro timer up, Ryan, anymore. I used to do this like 45-minute Pomodoro timer. You remember me from that time, Ryan. Thank you. It's a big throwback. I used to do these work with me sessions where I would put like a Pomodoro timer, 45 minutes and then 15 minutes break. Using vanilla things to build and ship plus skill is this thing. Levels.io is like, oh gee, guy, don't touch any framework. Oh, okay, cool. I followed him, so I'm gonna see his content. Greetings. Hey Arjun. You have the spanner. You must be the mod. Hola, Zorba. Hola, Zorba. How you doing? Adios, Shruti. How's everyone doing? We're doing fine. Arjun, how are you? I don't know what you're looking for exactly, but I've had a good time with Prime React. Me needs coffee. How about you? All right. What's the timer at the top bar? What timer? I don't know what timer. Oh, this thing. 23 minutes left. Holy shit, let's get going. You guys don't have much time today. Okay. So in our to-do list, show recommendation properties in the UI, implement property details card, implement. Let's actually organize this stuff. I don't know which one to do today. Okay, so hopefully this is visible enough. Show recommendation properties in the UI. Implement property details card. Implement pagination for scrolling for loading more properties. Write test case code factor. Implement pills. Astro does not ship 0 client-side JS by default, even if you use the React components that are static. Only when you want interactive components of React that have use effects and state, then we ship JS. The scenario you're describing is actually quite simple, quite reductive. In most of applications, you do need. Okay, here backing up. Astro is great for content that is static. In most of the applications that you build, in most of the web apps you build, there is going to be a lot of interactive components, like you are clicking a button. There's things that change. There's a lot of state that happens. Look at Slack, for example. There are so many things that happens, and you do need client-side JavaScript, even though it is frowned upon so much. But there's even though client-side JavaScript is frowned upon so much, it is extremely essential. So Astro is great for static content, yes, but it's not a one-for-all solution. Just because you can put React in Astro doesn't mean that you don't need to build a React application anymore and you can just live with Astro. How's Miss Pepper? She's snoring behind me. She's sleeping right here. Being a little baby. Okay, let's... we don't have a lot of time today, so we're gonna do like something small today, okay? Implement pills. Oh, actually, before I get started, before we get any work done, I have an exciting update for you. If you have not seen on YouTube or Twitter or LinkedIn or Blue Sky, I have launched a February challenge. Let me show you, okay? Let me show you. I'm really excited for this. So as of now, we are at 2,600 subscribers. This community is 2,600 subscribers strong. If we reach 3,000 subs by February 28th, we're gonna make chai together. I'm gonna make chai. I'm gonna take you to my kitchen. You're gonna come along with me. I'm gonna show you how I make my morning chai every morning, and then I'll make my chai, and then I'll take you to my garden, and we're gonna sit and have chai and chat. Chai and chat. Either chat or chai. Chat or chat. So I did a 2,000 sub celebration where I asked you to share your questions, and I answered them all in a 2-hour long session. There were so many questions that were asked, and I didn't get time to get to all of them. But I want to give you another chance to come and hang out with me, this time in my kitchen, and I'll take you outside this studio and take you to hang out with me in my kitchen. It'll be like we're coding, we're talking together, we're sitting for chai. But we'll get there. The challenge is that we need to reach 3,000 subscribers by February 28th. Do you think we can do that? We are only 400 subs away. It's not that big. I know we can do it. And here's what we're gonna do, okay? I have a very exciting agenda for that day. Oh, I didn't write it here. Okay, I have a very exciting agenda for that day. I'm gonna start off by answering your questions. Then I'm gonna review one resume. Actually, it depends on how much time we have and how detailed the resume needs to be. I'm gonna review a resume, at least one. And third, I'm gonna share a personal story of struggle that I have not shared publicly yet. Career-wise. Share it with your friends. I don't have any friends. I'm kidding. All my friends are already subbed. But yes, share it with your friends. Share it with your friends. Let's get to 400 more so we can make chai together. Deliver my greetings and kisses to Miss Pepper. I gotta get going. Adios, folks. Thank you, Zorba. I will deliver your greetings and kisses. Have a good one. Yes, Astro is not one for all solution. I get that. Yeah. I think that's the basic thing. Like, as long as you know the pros and cons of each framework, none of them is a good for all sort of solution. Okay, back to it. So, goal for you, let's get to 3,000 subs. We're gonna make chai together. But today we have something better to do. Here's what we're gonna do. Implement pills is like the easiest thing to do. We already have like the pills. We just need to design it. And for design, we're probably gonna pick up something from Shadcn. I think it'll be very easy to do. Implement property details card. That is gonna be the most important thing for us to do. So let's bring that up, move it down. And by the way, this is how you should be organizing your work at your company as well. Hopefully this kind of list exists publicly so your managers and your teammates can see what you're up to, but also keep marking down list items as you move along. Implement pagination and infinite scrolling for loading more properties. Show recommendation properties in the UI. Property details card. Okay, this is the property details card, but what I was actually thinking of is implement property card. Property details page. And this is where we're going to use TanStack router. Okay. Code refactor. Okay. There are some important bug fixes, which is what we're going to do after this, after implementing pagination. And then we're going to improve our loader. Implement routes. I'm actually going to move this out of here because I have this here. Performance optimizations, React compiler, lazy load. I'm going to move server-side rendering here as well. Okay, cool. So for today, let's start with implementing pills. Let's see how far we get. And then we'll start on the property details if we have some time. So this is the, oh my God, there is actually a lot we need to do. We have to implement the design as well. I forgot about that. I forgot we have a design, like an actual design now. Chai or code, chai or chat? Yes. Oh, I should put that down here. 3000 sub challenge. Hold on. I have to unfortunately type this out. Chai or Code is a real channel, by the way. I know. I love his channel. That's why we're going to call it Chai and Chat. That's not confusing at all. All right, let's actually get some shit done. Okay. Oh, we need to implement a header. We have this header at the top. We need this banner stuff, and then we need to add a search bar there. So there's actually a lot of work to do. We also have to implement this. But then Hitesh sir on the fireside chat should we get him? You know, I was just thinking of that yesterday. I think that would be so great. I feel like I have messaged him in the past, but if anybody has a direct message with him, send him. Tell him. That would be awesome. That would be awesome. And then my next fireside chat is actually going live very soon. And it's a very special guest. I think you're going to enjoy it. Okay, let's get some work done. Damn. You can just talk and talk. I need some blinders. Alrighty. Where's my code? Right. Git pull. Get some stuff running. It's already running. That's good. Oh, crap. Crap. Okay, I don't like this. Where's my terminal? No, I don't want this. There. Okay. It's the shell. Git pull. Alright, sweet. Now, I want to implement... I think actually implement the pills is going to be a good one because this is a small thing to do, but also it will give us familiarity with how to integrate with Shadcn. Okay, so let's do this. We needed to integrate with Shadcn, and what it says is that it's actually not a component library, which I did not know. I totally thought it was a component library, but it's just code that you copy and paste, and it has a bunch of Tailwind configs. So you just copy in your code and you get like the styling that they are doing. But then for component itself, what do? Create a component JSON file in the root of your project. Now you can start adding components to your project. So if you wanted to add like accordion, how would you do this? Code. So you just have an accordion demo code, which is interesting. This is very different than what I thought it would be, but that's fine. Okay, so first thing, follow the Tailwind CSS installations instructions to get started. I don't think I have Tailwind CSS 4, which is fine because I'm sure it'll work with the previous version as well. And I'm gonna install this dependencies. Wait, I have npm. There is simpler installation than this one. Have you checked out Gitlin's VS Code extension? It is a great one to have some quite great Git overview in the tree view of the repo. Yeah, I used to use Gitlins a lot when I was not comfortable with terminal, but now I feel pretty comfortable using Git in. I feel pretty comfortable with Git in terminal itself, so I don't use Gitlins anymore. I think I was using it a lot when I had to rebase, so it's really nice to see kind of like that view, like a image view, UI view of your Git. Yeah, I liked it. I don't need it anymore. I think I'm addicted with your stream, working in office and learning React. Thank you. Aw, thank you, Ravi. That is so sweet. Use the automatic one for Shadcn. Is there an automatic one? Am I looking at the wrong installation? Let's go. Docs. Installation. No. If you have Astro, for just React, I don't have it. It's in Next.js. On the top, only select wheat. On the top, select wheat. Oh my god, I'm blind. Wait, was that on the page and I just totally missed it? I totally missed it. I was like, Next.js Remix, Astro, definitely not these. Okay, thank you for pointing that out. Okay, add Tailwind and its configuration, post CSS, auto prefix. I think I have all those. Do I have all this? I'm gonna move this here. Move this back here. Okay. I have Tailwind CSS, post CSS. No. Auto prefixer. Okay, let's copy this. Add this import header in your main CSS file. Source index CSS, Tailwind components utilities. I already have this. Configure the template paths in Tailwind config. Probably have this already. Tailwind config. Content index HTML. Dark mode. Okay, that's fine. Theme plugins. Import. Okay, that's already there. Edit TS config file. I don't have TS. Update Vite config TS. Vite config. Types node. Types node. Import path, plugins React. Define config from Vite. Define config, plugins React. Already have this. Resolve. Alias. Okay, run the CLI. One more CLI. I need to combine all of these CLIs into one single command. Oh shit. Okay, npx shadcn latest init. Okay, to proceed. Yes. Configure components JSON. You'll be asked a few questions. Which style would you like to use? Okay, I don't know which styles there are, so let's see which styles there are. How do I know which styles there are? Probably in theming. What is this New York stuff? Components JSON? Oh, default, New York, default. Wait, what? No import alias found in your TS config JSON file. alias in your ts config.json. Oh, okay. I think there was a step here of adding ts config json. Where is that? Okay, Tailwind was fine. Edit tsconfig.json file. The current version of Vite splits TypeScript configuration to 3 files, 2 of which need to be edited. At the base URL, okay, I think I did not do this step, so let's go ahead and do this. Tsconfig. I don't have this file. ESLint config.js. tsconfig.json. I don't have this. And it needs this. That's for IDE. Add the base URL and paths properties to compiler options section tsconfig.json and app.json files. So even if I don't have it, it still complains. So I think I'll have to create it, even though I don't have TypeScript. Right? I don't have it. Okay. Let's go and create it. tsconfig.json. Is it because when you generate a project without TypeScript? Yeah. I didn't have TypeScript when I started, and now I am thinking if I should go ahead and add TypeScript. See, I don't have all these files, so it doesn't make sense to add this. Okay, what does it say though? To learn how to set an import alias. Let's just see what happens if they have instructions on how to do this if you don't have TypeScript. Install and configure, add Tailwind its configuration, edit tsconfig.json, and app.json is this, update vite.config.ts, and I have vite.config.js, alias is this, this, and this. Run the CLI. That's it. Okay, I'm gonna add this file and then hope that maybe that fixes it. tsconfig.app.json. I don't even know if it has everything that it needs, but let's try it. Yeah, it normally happens. I think Shadcn is leaning over for TypeScript for the import alias. Okay, let's see. Oh, okay, that helped. Which style would you like to see? New York? Neutral gray, zinc, stone, slate. Let's see, which options do they have? I want to go back. Let me go back. Let me see. Okay, docs. Hey, this link doesn't work. That's very annoying. Okay, components. Code. What is the color? Base color. New York. It's not here. the CLI. Where? How do I select a color? I don't know. I want to say neutral, but I want to see the other colors. Show dialog. Cancel. New York. Ducks. On the home page, there is a theme section. Hello, I'm a very beginner in web dev. One person I know HTML, CSS. What should I do to get a job? Currently, I tried MI with React. Is it okay? Themes page of the nav bar on the home page. Okay, let's see. Themes page. Home page. Themes page. Where is themes? Okay, this is like not big enough. Excuse me. Oh, there it is. Themes. Oh, that is not accessible. Okay. Wait, that's not the themes. Customize. Okay, zinc. Gray zinc stone slate. Red. Rose. I do like violet. Let's take it. Okay, and then you have to put this somewhere, right? Oh no, it's just asking you where to put this. So I want violet. Where is this violet? Oh shoot, you can't select from this. Okay, go back to themes, add colors, make it yours. Oh. Okay, let's start with neutral. That's fine. Would you like to use CSS variable for theming? Sure. Cool. You may now add components. Nice. Okay, let's try adding a pill. See if it actually even has a pill. And then I think I can add pill to property details. And I had a map somewhere, I believe. Nice to have features, so I'm gonna go in here. Okay, this is where I wanna add a pill. So I'm gonna go see if I have a pill sort of component. I'm gonna go to components and then I'm gonna look for a, what is it called? Tags or pills? Tabs? No. Slider? No. Label? Context menu, collapsible chart, carousel card, calendar, button, breadcrumb, badge. That looks nice. A secondary badge and an outline. I think this would be nice, like an outline badge. Hello, Krish. Shruti just took the Shadcn pill. Badge component is the one. There's a batch component. You can go to the docs and copy the command to add that command. Hey Krish, how's it going? I learned Tailwind CSS, but then my designs looked awful and CSS takes most of my time, so I tried Material UI, pre-built components and tried changing things to get it done. But I'm confused if it's okay for a job. I would actually focus on your CSS skills if you're building your styling skills for a job, because most definitely the interviewing skills are going to ask you for styling a component with just CSS. Tailwind is typically not asked in interviews, and then UI design system libraries, they're not gonna bother adding them. So I would say focus on just CSS. I always say this: if you are learning React, if you are somebody new to this industry, do React, JavaScript, HTML, CSS. Once you have those, this is what I would do. Once you understand enough to be able to call an API, render data on a page, only using JavaScript, style that element, make it look decent enough, decently stylistic enough. After that, I would add any other library like React or anything else. So first style everything even with CSS, and then do Tailwind, or then add Material UI, because those are just conveniences. Those are not going to help you get a job. So I hope that helps, App Store. Currently, I know CSS manageable and React manageable. What should I do to get a job? Currently, I tried MUI with React. What is MUI? Is it okay? I didn't see JavaScript in what you said, and I would say add JavaScript. I know HTML, I know CSS. I would add JavaScript first before you do React. And if you already know manageable React, then I would actually strengthen your JavaScript with React fundamentals. What should I do to get a job? The next thing I would do is practice interview questions and apply for a job. Just keep applying as much as you can. Oh, Material UI. Okay. How to improve my designing skill? What is Figma? Figma is actually a design app, and this is the design app that most designers use in the world. It's kind of like Slack. If you have used Slack is used by pretty much all the companies for communication. Similarly, Figma is used to make designs by pretty much all companies in the world. How to improve my designing skill? I am not an expert designer. Yesterday I started designing, and all of the people in the stream started helping me, which is why this design looks so much better. So I'm not the right person to answer that. But what I would say is, this is how I try to improve. I'll make a design, and then I'll look at other people's designs and try to improve my design from there on. Look at some inspiration, see what they did that I like, and try to incorporate that in my next design. And again, the more you do, the better you get at it. But I would do something myself and then try to improve it little by little. Also, getting a freelance job helps a lot. I really want to help with Shruti coding the front end part and Shadcn and stuff, but don't have electricity, so I can't. Don't worry about it. I got it. Are we focusing on CSS optimization? I mean code readability. So Dikshant, I'm gonna actually make it work first, and then I'm gonna make it readable and pretty, and then we're gonna do like code refactor. Code refactor is part of one of the to-dos I need to do. Figma is basically Photoshop, but specifically made for designers. Yes. I will only do 2. Oh, okay. All right, cool. So we're gonna add a pill. Let's go ahead and add a pill. Where were we? Pill. This is Tailwind. Close Tailwind. We were in the batch. Okay, I'm gonna choose a default batch, secondary outline. I like this. I'm gonna copy this, import batch from this. Okay, that here. Function badge outline, and then I want to add this badge variant equals outline, and I think I have key equals index, and then I don't need any of this anymore. Rounded for features.map, and then I'm going to add my feature here, get rid of the span, and that should be it. Okay, let's see. Oh, hold on. Am I missing a step? tsconfig.node.json. Why does it keep asking me to add this when I don't even have TS? I think Shadcn is like, use TS. Oh, they should have a question on what if you don't have TS. Hello from Hunar. Oh, hey! Shruti Kapoor, what new updates on Tailwind CSS v4? Can you discuss on it? I think I wrote a blog post on this. Tailwind is good, but sometimes when we see our component, then we find it so much sleep because of the long class names. Are we going to use Tailwind apply directives to optimize code readability? Yes, Dikshant, the answer is yes. Goli aap par kyon add karni hai? Is that what I think? Pill. I keep saying pill because that's what we call it Slack. We call it pills. Goli aap par kyon add karni hai? I think I added a blog post on this. Did I? Did I not? I don't know. Thought I did. I didn't. I'll do it. I'll make a post on it. What time is it? Shit, it's 11:16. Gotta get going. Gotta do this fast. Okay. What file was missing? Installation. Okay, Vite. tsconfig, tsapp, JSON. It says you don't have TS. Node. Bro, why are you forcing me to do TS everywhere? Okay, let's see what's in manual. Oh, did we add that we're looking for this? Oh, okay. Remove this. Okay. Let's try again. Features, does the file exist? Oh, the aliasing is not working now. Failed to resolve UI. Components.json. Oh, hold on. I think I need to run this as well. Vite. And then the last part is add button. Okay. Okay. Components UI button. UI button. Okay, sweet. It's here now. Sweet. And that should probably work. nice to haves. Oh, components, UI, badge, components, and then what is the path here? TS config, source, that is correct. Components, UI button, button dot what's the problem here? Unless the JSX flag is provided. Latest add badge. I did add this. You missed a command to add the badge. I think I just added this. npx Shadcn latest add badge. Oh shit! I added the button instead of badge. Oh, thank you. Okay, field search. Okay, then if I click, somewhat. Maybe I want a different build, different badge. I like this. What style is this? Variant outline? No, that's not outline. This is variant outline. Oh no, just badge. Let's try that. Nice to have features. No variants. Okay. Reload. Field search. Click. Okay. I mean, the styles are added. It's just not the style that I want. But like, it does work. The style is there. It's just not what. It's just not pretty. Okay, I think it's still the outline style. Okay, if I reload this, I don't know if this is how it should look. Maybe because I'm using neutral, maybe that's why. The thing is, are you importing the global CSS file or not? There's a styles folder with global CSS. You need to import that in the app component. Global CSS. In the app CSS. Is there a global CSS somewhere? Output CSS. Oh, I think that might be the one. Okay, let's go to the top. This base component utilities added to your index.css. I think for me that is gonna be app.css unless if I have index.css. App.css, index.css. Okay. And I think I've already added it here. So base components utilities, that's what I need. That's fine. Then I have import this. What else? Run the CI, this, components. What else? Are you based in Seattle? Yes, I am, Eduardo. Are you based in Seattle too? See in the source there is a styles folder with global CSS. You need to import that on the app component. See, the Tailwind config has a change. CSS. In the content index HTML part is missing as per the docs. Am I missing something? Index HTML is, oh, index HTML. Tailwind config.js. Content index HTML, and then what does index HTML have? Index HTML, and then my index HTML. Anything else I missed? I think I might be missing something else. In the context index HTML, I think it's possible you can create a new TypeScript project from Shadcn guide and bring over the components and pages that you have created. In the source, there is a styles folder with the global CSS. You need to import that on the app component. I don't think I have a global CSS here. I have this, I have this, I have this. App CSS, this has to be included in app.jsx. App CSS, index CSS. I think index CSS should be part of index HTML. It's not here. Should it be here? Index CSS. I don't know who brought this. This is not something, I don't think this is something that Shadcn changed. Output CSS is here. This looks like something that No. Style is New York, TSC, Tailwind, Content. CSS is app CSS, base color is neutral. Let me try giving zing. CSS variables true, prefix none, components here, utils UI, components library hooks. Components.js, source/app CSS. This is where my base is. And then did it change anything? Oh man. Fill search. I don't think it changed anything. Oh, something happened. I don't know why I'm getting all these stupid errors. Okay, what is the problem? Failed to load the server. Who died? Okay. Restart. Fail search. Okay. Alright. Yeah, I think the styles are still missing. Oh. What? What happened? Oh, there's a problem here. This resolution is not working out. It's too small. Okay. File this. Does the file exist? Source components nice to have features.jsx. Components UI badge. Oh my goodness. I'm sleepy now. Badge. Does the file exist? Yes. Search. Oh my god, that's awesome. Yes, I don't live in Seattle, but I'm 30 minutes south of Seattle. Oh, whereabouts are you, Eduardo? Huge fan of your content, by the way. Excited to know you're local to me. Ah, that's so sweet. Thank you. What's your extension theme? I think this is One Dark Pro, I believe. Night Owl. How about on your Tailwind classes to check if Tailwind is active in your project? Oh, it is, because this is Tailwind. Global CSS I have in a project, but I don't know why you don't have one. Some part is missing. Look at number 2 to see what files existed before. Look at number 2? What do you mean by number 2? Look at number 2. Output CSS should be file created and handled by Tailwind on the backend when using Vite. Why is that there? I don't get that part also. Output CSS. Why is that there? I think all my generated files are here. Like this route tree is also here. Styles are missing. It has never been this hard for me. PR number 2. Oh, okay. You know what? I think she wants to be a real estate AI. What are you building? Aditya, I'm building a real estate AI here. You're starting to get confused there. This should not be this hard. I know this should not be this hard. I thought it was easy. I think it could be because I don't have TypeScript in this. I'm starting to believe that that may be the case. Okay, what files existed before? I'm gonna give it like another 5 minutes. After that, I'm gonna call it, and I'm gonna call it a day. What files existed before? Oh, not a fuck. Okay. Oh, goodness. Files changed. Package.json, app CSS, import Tailwind CSS, output CSS. This is completely deleted. Tailwind config.js. This is deleted too. Wheat config, default is Tailwind CSS. Tailwind CSS. Oh, hold on. Which version is this looking for? Wait. What version of Tailwind gets installed when you do an install? Because I don't think I installed that again. Tailwind CSS, post CSS. And then you init the Tailwind as well. Okay, I think that could be the problem. And then post CSS config.js files. Okay, npx Tailwind CSS init b. Hopefully it realizes that I already have Tailwind. Create post CSS config file post. Okay, that's the one that was missing. Add this import header, config the Tailwind template, blah blah blah, theme, extend, plugins, TS config. Okay, I think that's what was missing. And now if I clicky, reload. Oh yeah, I need to run the server. What server was this? Nodemon, what is it? npm run dev, I think. Okay, 5173, give it a load. Fill search. Oh yeah, see now it's like, oh, did I just see an effect come in? Fill search. Okay, search. Oh no, it's still not there. Okay, it is still missing. It somehow looks better though. Okay, I don't know. It should not be this hard. for CSS config JS Tailwind CSS. It has nothing. Okay, what file is this? What CSS file is this component looking for? So it added this UI button badge.tsx and it is looking for default border transparent BG primary text primary foreground shadow. Text foreground. Default is BG primary. What is my BG primary? Hold on. Does that mean it's actually working? And it's just not the right color? BG secondary. Why don't I try adding BG secondary here? But it should have a rounded border. Right? I don't see rounded borders. Okay. Okay, this resolution is not working for me. Alright, let's try this again. This is coming from somewhere. Badge. Okay, I'm gonna add secondary to this. I'm like losing my mind here. Variant equals secondary. Nope, that didn't work. Okay, I don't know. I will look at this later. I am running out of patience. Okay. Still a bug, so I'm gonna commit this code. Unless if the chat has any. Get a widescreen monitor. I actually have a widescreen monitor, but I changed the resolution so it's easy to see on stream. But I realized that this resolution is not working for me. My all is well, all is well. confusion का पता नहीं, solution का पता नहीं. Use Command P for searching files. I know Command P. Are you mansplaining to me? Adding Shadcn. Styles not important properly. Okay. Git push. Alright, did it go through? That was a tiring session. That was not worth what 1 hour it took to set that up. That was not worth it. I don't know why, but what I'm gonna try again is I'm gonna install TypeScript and then I'm gonna install Shadcn because I feel like that would work better. Because I don't understand what else could be different. Why change the whole resolution of the system? I changed the resolution of the system because it records better. I was recording right before this and it records better, especially with Streamlabs, because now I have a full screen view. You can change the default font size of the VS Code to be a bit higher, like trying to anyway stream. वो stream पर सही दिखेगा. I'll make a PR to fix all this mess so the next stream is better. Thank you, Ishrit. I appreciate it. Okay, well, that was a tiring stream. But hey, at least we have Shadcn. The styles are not looking perfect, but you know, it's a progress. I wonder if the audio was bad at that point. It could have been echoing. So I hope this is better. But tomorrow I actually have a earlier stream. Hold on, let me check. What time am I streaming tomorrow? Tomorrow I stream at... Oh my god, I have meetings all morning. Tomorrow I'm gonna stream at 5 p.m. Git push completed? Yes. Git push completed. Good progress. Yeah, I think it's still progress. Added Shadcn. The component is loading properly. The styles are not working properly, but it's still progress. This is why it's good to take a small component to add a new file, because then you iron out all of these dependency issues. I'm working from 3 to 11 p.m. I might miss it. Aww. I hope you can still join it, Hunar. Working on a Friday evening, that's not fun. Okay, folks, that is it for today's stream. Thank you so much for joining me today. Thank you again for showing up and offering your suggestions. I appreciate them a lot. Your help means the world to me. Thank you so much for showing up today. I will see you tomorrow at 5 p.m. PST. Bye, folks. Take care.